Aviation watchdog DGCA has now summoned IndiGo CEO Pieter Elbers yet again and asked him to present a report detailing data and updates on the airline's ongoing operational disruptions. The CEO has arrived for the meeting. DGCA, the regulator, has asked IndiGo to present information about operational and passenger services, the status of network-wide restoration efforts, the progress made to re-accommodate affected passengers, and the measures taken to prioritize vulnerable travellers, including elderly and those with medical needs and unaccompanied minors as well. The regulator has sought information on the measures being implemented to prevent any roster shortage issues related to flight duty time limitations or FDTL. It has asked for data on the number of cancelled flights and the refund processed, timelines for refund completion in both direct and online travel agent bookings, and the airline's compliance with DGCA's civil aviation requirements as well. So IndiGo CEO Pieter Elbers now yet again in the ministry answering to DGCA's hard questions on rostering. My colleague Sabyasachi tracking that meeting, joining us on the phone line. In fact, joining us live there. Sabyasachi, this was a meeting that was long pending, and the CEO for IndiGo is once again appearing before the aviation regulator to clarify on what sort of changes in management have IndiGo since taken, after the last meeting where the entire IndiGo management were taken to account for the delays and cancellations.
Well, that's right. Very stringent measures, in fact, has been taken by the ministry and the DGCA. A number of stringent measures, like yesterday itself, the ministry said that four flight inspectors, operation inspectors, around 8 of them will be deployed. Now 2 of them will be deployed at the IndiGo headquarters in Gurugram. Now these 2 flight operation inspectors will update the ministry about everyday functioning of the IndiGo Airlines. Now yesterday the statement also came in from the chairman of IndiGo. Now he says that the allegations which has been leveled against the IndiGo, that they knowingly engineered this crisis, or they tried to influence the central government by not implementing the FDTL norms, are not correct. Now today, Pieter Elbers, the CEO of IndiGo, has been summoned by the 4-member committee which has been formed by the ministry to investigate the entire IndiGo crisis. Now the committee has 15-day time period. Now in these 15 days, they have to complete the investigation, and they have to submit the report to the ministry as well as the Delhi High Court. Now the ministry and the DGCA has put out several details. Now they have asked the IndiGo CEO and the other officials to give a detailed reply. Now the detailed reply have to be on how the IndiGo is returning back to normalcy, what are the ratio of flights and what are the ratio of pilots currently in IndiGo, what is the status of hiring, and also what is the current status of the FDTL norm. And also they have to reply they have to give an answer to the committee regarding the current status of the refunding, the current status of the baggage return, what have IndiGo done to trace the missing baggage, as well as the SMS alert or email alert which the IndiGo say that the passengers will now receive for 72 hours before if a flight get cancelled. Now these are some of the questions which the IndiGo CEO have to answer today in front of the committee which has been formed by the ministry. Also they have to answer the ministry about the initial finding, the internal management committee which the IndiGo has formed. They also have been carrying out internal investigation into this crisis, and they also have to share the details with the committee today.
Absolutely. So the details of that internal investigation will also be submitted to the committee today as far as IndiGo's initial response to that chaos is concerned. And they're also likely to answer question on all the passenger services, operational services, the status of network-wide restoration efforts, and the progress that has been made to compensate and re-accommodate affected passengers. Thank you very much, Sabyasachi, for those details. IndiGo is now in full damage control mode after days of massive disruptions across the airports. In a statement, the airline admitted that passenger travelling on 3rd, 4th and 5th of December were left stranded for hours due to severe congestion at multiple airports. Acknowledging the crisis, IndiGo says it will now offer 10,000 rupees travel vouchers to customers who were severely impacted. These vouchers can be used for any IndiGo flight for the next 12 months. This is over and above the compensation mandated under government rules. As per the existing guidelines, passengers whose flights were cancelled within 24 hours of departure are entitled to about 5,000 to 10,000 rupees depending on the flight's block time. IndiGo says it is taking steps to prevent a repeat of operational breakdown.